Alright, so I've watched this video from Magnificent Day, and I've watched this video from Spidey Steve, two YouTubers that I'm quite fond of, and Magnificent Day, I'm Infomeo, by the way. You might recognize my username. Maybe not. Anyway, Magnificent Day is saying, Life series is being worked on, but it's not gonna come out very soon. That's what I gather Magnificent Day is saying. And I gather that Spidey Steve is saying Life series is not being worked on, but Grian is thinking about it. Grian is currently working on something else. Well, I think you're both slightly wrong and a little bit correct. I think that Magnificent Day is correct that it's being worked on. And I think Spidey Steve is... they're both saying it's not going to be as soon as a lot of people have been speculating. Magnificent Day is saying it'll be later this year. Spidey Steve is saying it'll be late this year or early next year. I think it'll be September or October. I'm narrowing it down to those 2 months is when it'll start. And I think... this is my hypothesis based on all the information I have from watching Spidey Steve and Magnificent Day's videos. I think Grian is working on it with the help of Ollie. I think that they're both aware that it's being worked on and will be soon. I think it's in the early development stages. Like, they have the idea and they're beginning to think about how they're going to code this thing. I think that Ollie will be working on the music, and Grian is currently getting help from some modders to make the mod. I think Grian and Ollie teased it during MCC because they know that it is gonna be later this year. And I think that I think that they due to the intensity of the moment, maybe teased it a bit too much, and the reaction from the audience was too strong, and so now they're kind of reeling it back a little bit, trying to do a bit of crowd control, a bit of PR, reeling it back a little bit. But I think that Grian has swung a bit too far in the other direction, and is essentially lying and saying, it's not, I'm thinking about it, but I'm not working on it, when I think there's no way that you can just be thinking about it if you teased it that much during MCC. I think that the amount that he teased it during MCC, that's one end of the spectrum. Then he went straight to the other end of the spectrum of, I'm thinking about it, and so it's somewhere in the middle, which is, it's in the beginning stages of being worked on, and will probably be in September or October. And I think he just hasn't told Jimmy yet. Of course, no shade to either Magnificent Day or Spidey Steve. I'm subscribed to both of them. I watch both of their videos. They're basically where I get my Minecraft/Life series news. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sub to them both, also sub to me. Bye.